Do you have a child or a young kid that constantly has chronic ear infections? I'm going to tell you two things of why they happen more frequently in kids. One of them you can do something about, and the second one you can't do something about. So if you see that pink area right there, that's the eustachian tube. So you have the eardrum right there, the eustachian tube, which drains into the throat. And you can see the angle of that eustachian tube is a certain angle to the horizontal plane, but when you look at the kids, the eustachian tube is more horizontal. So when a kid is young, their eustachian tube is horizontal, and why does that matter? Gravity does not drain fluid out of the inner ear in a kid as easily as it does in an adult. As we develop and we grow into adolescence, the eustachian tube is more to angle, which drains fluid more easily out of the inner ear. So the reason kids are more susceptible to ear infections is because of anatomy. The second reason, the upper cervical spine. Here is the atlas. It fits right underneath the skull. Kids with chronic ear infections are highly correlated to upper cervical problems because the muscles that line the eustachian tube wall, just like your shoulder muscle can go into spasm, so can the muscles in the eustachian tube. And when that happens, fluid can't drain out, it pools in the inner ear, and as a consequence, bacteria easily develops and they have these chronic ear infection issues. So if you have a kid that has chronic ear infections or is headed for ear tube surgery, one of the things you can do is get your kid to an upper cervical chiropractor, have their upper neck assessed to see if they have a structural problem that neurologically is causing the eustachian tube to lock down and not function the way that it should. Getting the upper neck corrected allows the eustachian tube muscles to their tone to be more normal, which opens up the eustachian tube and can help that fluid drain out of the inner ear. If you have a child with chronic ear infections, speech delay, fluids always building up in their inner ear, leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll find you an upper cervical chiropractor in your area that can help.